Back to you, sirs. It's nice to have you back, to have you join us, rather, Commander Fumbat. It's nice to have you join us. But then, like I said, before we even get to the overview, we'll take a quick look at this report of concern. Pastor Ambe, a man whom a lot has considered already as an enabler, pastoring a church in Douala, has been very vocal on social media. Initially, a lot of people thought he was some sort of audacious freedom fighter, but then his hypocrisy is now clear for all to see. He has made recent utterances that are contradicting his previous statements about the colonial government and administration. It is clear to Amazonians that Pastor Ambe is out for a campaign not to discourage Amazonians or to water down their faith in believing that they can become a free nation, especially not right now. But Pastor Ambe has been strategically positioned to cause constant divide within the Southern Cameroon's community. And one evidence of these sad tactics can be seen in this video, which I'd like you to react to right after.
Brother. The truth is, I made a statement once. I said the Anglophone crisis is the whole nation against the Northwest. Take it from my mouth.
Thank you, Apostle Ambe. Thank you, man.
This is what I said. I wrote it on my social media handle. I said the Anglophone crisis is all the nation against the Northwest. As a matter of fact, it should be tagged a Northwest crisis.
Fact.
It's not Anglophone crisis. It's Northwest crisis. And this should sink deep. And until we accept these realities, we're going to be beating the air. Song said something. If you know you are in danger, you're no more in danger. If you don't know you are in danger, that's when you are in danger. The earlier we know that the Anglophone crisis is the 9 regions of this country against one region called the Northwest region, the better. As the days are going by, subsequently we will change the name from the Anglophone crisis to the Northwest crisis. Coming back to the Anglophone crisis, we have killed more Anglophones ourselves than what the military has done in the name of Black Leg. We are not the first persons to have such a revolution. Go and ask the people of Bougainville who wanted to break out of Papua and New Guinea. They had people who did not buy their ideology. But because we came from the same root, I won't kill you. If you want to convince me that what you are doing is correct, convince me to believe you. Don't kill me to believe you. We should be learning how to convince men to join us. Don't killing men in order to cause them to join us. That is not democracy. That is not, it is fear and intimidation. It is but certain that not everyone will buy your philosophy. It's certain. Some people may only come to the consciousness after you have gained the independence or gained the victory.
All right, this is a very, very diameter of concern that I think not just you, but our news director would also like to react to. But let's hear from our barristers. And Fumba just joining in, I think you should start off with this part of the conversation, listening to what he says. He also talked about the ARFs being the ones who even kill more than the La Republic du Cameroon. That statement is something that's quite a shocker to hear from somebody who is supposed, looking at what he has said in previous times and him coming to say this now. Commander Fumba, I would like to hear your thoughts about that.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, loud and clear.
It is a privilege sharing this platform with my elders. I can see them. They have been so enthusiastic, encouraging, especially to those of us who like to watch ABC and will follow ABC momentarily. Thank you, Star Smart, for having me on this show and asking my opinion on what I think about these imposters, like the so-called Pastor Ambe. You know, these guys these are the people who are feeding fat from the regime. You see how fat it is? He has become, you see how fat, how large his tummy is? He is preaching the language of the oppressor. Those are the people who mingle among us and they give them platform on TVs to sing praises to the regime, to preach the agenda from Yaoundé. These type of people, they are never threatened by the military or threatened by Bia's regime. No. Because the agenda that has been put to him to preach, and that is what he's doing exactly, causing more mayhem and confusion. Pastor Ambe, you know, these are the type of individuals. Look, if you ask him a question, Pastor Ambe, is the church united? There is no pastor that can tell you that, yes, the church is united. We are in a situation where we are fighting for a survival. And we want us to, there are some things I don't want to pronounce over this TV, over this channel. But let Pastor Ambe know that his agenda that he's running with will take him nowhere. Ambazonians are determined, and our determination is seen from the position of our resilience. There is nothing that can change our direction. Nothing can divert us. No amount of this type of talks can discourage us. Those who are determined, and will take it and swim with it right to the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, too. That is a good aspect. That's a good take home, and that is the solace Amazonians have. But none of these conclusions will detract the focus of Ambazonia. Barrister Team and Barrister John Frew, I believe you have something to say in regards to that video. I mean, it's striking that you hear stuff like Larry Public hasn't killed as much as Amazonians have killed themselves. Looking at all the massacres, that seems to be inaccurate to me. Barrister Team.